Hey everybody, it's Pete. Good morning and welcome to a new episode of Stocks for Breakfast. Today we're going to talk about something that many people don't want to face, many people don't want to talk about, and I might be talking to you right now. I have no idea. We've had a bunch of new people start with us in a new boot camp here at the beginning of November. You can start a boot camp any day, but some people like to start at the beginning of the month. We've had a wave of relief from some of these people because they've spent the last 2 months, and I'm speaking specifically about September and October, getting their head beat in. And you might be in that boot camp. You might be in that crowd that didn't recognize when the market tape changed. It's the difference between chart reading and tape reading, and tape readers recognized when the easier order flow to spot changed. And what I basically want to talk about today, and the reason I said that it's not something everybody wants to talk about, because everybody wants, show me how to make money, show me how to make money, show me how to make money. But the bottom line is you have to first learn how to not lose money. And I know that's not sexy. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear, but think about it. If you're not around long enough to understand how to make money, you're not gonna last. You're really going to be taking chances. You're going to be losing money. Then you're going to take bigger risk trying to make that money back. And here's really the point that I want to get across. Every single day is different. Every single week is different. Every single month is different. And I talk about it all the time. It's the thing that our community is known for. It's a part of the order flow that we teach and the tape reading that we teach, which is if you don't know what a great trade looks like, then you're going to trade everything the same way. You're going to take the same risk. You're going to try the same expectation for follow through and profit. And that's just not the same. And again, I use the same analogy all the time. It's like driving. One day you're on the road and it's open at 75. The next day it's stop and go traffic, but you're still trying to drive 75. If you as a trader if you're watching this right now, I guarantee you have a burning desire to succeed. If you as a trader can't recognize the difference between the two, and for September and October, you've been losing a lot of money, it just means that there's something you don't know. There's a gap in knowledge that you have right now that you need to combine with all of that positive intent that you have. You have to add that last piece that you don't have. It's not the sexiest thing in the world, but every day, even as day traders, is not let's go, let's go, let's go. That's not real trading. That's amateur trading. If that's you, where you feel like the market rings, I have to do something, I have to do something. That's not real trading. Real trading means that you made a game plan, and when ideas from your game plan unfold, then you take action. And then you take it a step further where it's, okay, I have the setup that I want, but how good is the setup? Is the market going up? Is the market internals confirming what I'm saying? One's not a leading indicator over the other. It's kind of like stacking the odds, like we talk about building an argument. Some days we're trading for cash flow, which means that instead of building positions, we're exiting when the stocks pause. Other days, other weeks, other months, like we've had earlier in the year, everything is lining up and you're squeezing it. And instead of making 800 today, you make 8,000. But that's real trading. That's where most traders who haven't had the opportunity to work with other people who've been down the same road a little bit further than you don't understand that there's different types of days, different types of weeks. If you're a swing trader, sometimes there's little opportunity. Just because you have that money burning a hole in your pocket doesn't mean you need to put it to work. You need to put it to work when you have great ideas, where the reward potential justifies the risk that you have to take in exchange for potentially making that reward. If you've been losing money the last couple of months, it just simply means you haven't recognized that the tape has changed, which actually takes us to the next part of the conversation: sector rotation. Sector rotation happens so fast in this market, where one industry, one sector is strong for a day. It could be as short as a day. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen since I began trading. Sector rotation used to be like this. It was like the Titanic, where it would just slowly turn around and other sectors would be in play. Now it happens in the morning, technology stocks, in the afternoon, solar stocks. It's amazing. But you need to know how to track sector rotation. You need to know how to be in the right stocks so that those are the easier trades. what I'm based is, I kind of feel like it's a public service announcement where I'm imploring you to learn how to first keep yourself in the game so you're around long enough to gain the experience to understand the difference between a tough market, so you trade less, you trade for cash flow, and then a really good market where you can step on the gas, get bigger share size, hold longer, and have more positions. And those 40 to 50% of the time, those 50% of the situations over the day, the week, the month, the year, those are the ones that you get paid on. And the other ones, you kind of just going back and forth, making a little and losing a little bit. That's the real game. That's the real business of trading. That's what it takes. If you found yourself getting beat up the last 2 months, you're missing something. You're missing the knowledge, the price action structure, understanding how to read the tape. That's on you right now. I'm asking you, if you have questions, we have answers. I want to answer those questions for you. Leave a comment, join the boot camp, however you want to do it. Get involved, because there's no reason for you to be going through this alone. What I'm asking you to do is step up and ask yourself honestly, what is it costing you to keep trying to figure it out on your own? What is it costing you to try to not ask questions to help the bleeding stop and then get to the point where you're actually making money? We've spent a lot of time inside the boot camp, especially the last 6 to 8 weeks, where I've had my experience telling everybody, we have to be very stock specific right now. Some days we're trading for cash flow. Some days we can step on the gas. Some hours we can step on the gas and then we recognize it turns around. Sometimes it's just for 2 days and then we take the profits. That's what's available right now. You need to learn to recognize by reading the tape what's available. Sometimes it means trading less. Sometimes it means trading more. But if you don't understand the difference between the two, you're probably in that camp where the last 2 months you did not recognize that the market changed. You did not recognize the tape changed. Tesla is probably the best example, where it was incredibly obvious, incredibly easy. We had people cheerleading inside the community. Then the tape changed, and they were awakened to the fact that it didn't have to go up every day, and they pulled back on their aggressiveness, and now they're safe. And when I say safe, it means that they're safely recognizing how Tesla has changed, and they're not just buying every dip. They're not just getting long, a massive amount of option positions because they recognize the tape change. So again, this is more of a public service announcement. As a friend, as somebody who really cares and understands how hard trading is, every day is not full speed, step on the gas. And if you want to last in this business, if you want to see your account go up slowly, fast sometimes, slowly, fast sometimes, every single month, reliably, you need to learn the difference. There's something that you're missing. If you got beat up, there's something that you're missing. Look, the easiest way for me to help you with that is to invest in the boot camp. It's only $295. If you don't want to invest in the boot camp, if you don't think that that's a worthy investment for yourself, then join our free forum. That's at least a way to have conversations with other people. But if you're watching this right now, I'm sure that you have a real desire to want to be successful, to create that life that you know that you want, the one that you visualize for yourself. But I can't stress this enough. If you don't understand when to trade heavy and when to trade light, you don't have a chance, because every day is not the same. I'd love to help you. You just need to take the next step. Have a good day.